Have you ever noticed something strange? The moment you stop texting first, the moment you stop trying so hard, suddenly, they start noticing you. They reply faster. They check your stories. They even try to come back. But when you were giving them all your attention, they didn't care that much. Why? Why does this happen almost every time? This is not luck. This is not coincidence. This is psychology. And once you truly understand this, you will never chase anyone again in your life. Let me tell you something most people don't realize. In the beginning, everyone gives effort. They reply fast. They show interest. They make you feel important. And slowly you start getting attached. You start caring more. You start thinking about them more. And without even realizing it, you start prioritizing them over yourself. Now this is where the shift begins. The moment you make someone your priority, while they still see you as an option, the balance breaks. You start giving more. They start giving less. At first, it's not very noticeable. Replies get a little late. Effort becomes a little less. But you ignore it, because you think, they might be busy. So what do? You try harder. You send longer messages. You double text. You try to fix the vibe. You think, if I give more, things will go back to how they were. But instead, things start getting worse. Now let's understand why. Human psychology works in a very simple way. People value what feels limited, and they ignore what feels unlimited. When you are always available, always ready to reply, always there no matter what, you become predictable. And predictable things don't create excitement. Think about your own life. Things that are always available to you, do you really value them the same way? Probably not. Now think about something rare, something you don't get easily. Your mind automatically pays more attention to it. That's exactly how people behave too. When you are always there, your presence loses its impact. But when you step back, something interesting happens. Their mind starts noticing your absence. They start wondering, why is he not texting? Did he lose interest? Is he talking to someone else? And just like that, you enter their mind again. This is called psychological reversal. The roles start switching. The one who was chasing starts pulling back, and the one who was relaxed starts chasing. But here's the mistake most people make. They use silence as a trick. They ignore messages just to get attention. They act cold suddenly, and this feels fake, because it is fake. Real silence is different. Real silence is not about playing games. It's about self-respect. It's about understanding your value. It's about not overgiving your energy to someone who is not matching it. When your silence comes from confidence, it feels powerful. But when it comes from insecurity, it feels forced, and people can sense that. Now imagine this. You stop over-explaining yourself. You stop reacting to every small thing. You stop trying to fix everything. You simply focus on your own life, your goals, your growth, your peace. Suddenly, you become different, not because you changed for them, but because you returned to yourself. And this version of you is naturally attractive, because now, you are not seeking attention. You are not chasing validation. You are just living your life. And that's what creates real respect. Now ask yourself honestly, are you giving more than you are receiving? Are you trying too hard to keep someone? Are you afraid that if you stop, they will leave? Because if that's true, then understand this. The person who only stays when you keep chasing was never truly staying for you. They were staying for the attention. And attention is temporary, but self-respect, that's permanent. So the next time you feel like sending that extra message, pause for a second. Ask yourself, am I doing this because I want to, or because I'm afraid of losing them? Because fear makes you chase. Confidence makes you attract. And once you understand this difference, your entire mindset will change. You will stop running behind people and start focusing on becoming someone people don't want to lose. This is the real power of silence. Not silence to control others, but silence to control yourself. If this made you think differently, go back and watch the previous parts of this series, because everything connects step by step. And in the next part, I'll show you what happens when you completely detach emotionally. That's the stage where most people fail. But if you get it right, you become unstoppable.